bless now, people. Don't forget to rest now. There's ROCKSTEADY, King of the Pit TV. We're going to finish off this record. Marquee Moon, which was by Television. Marquee Moon, I don't know. I don't really care at this point. 8 tracks. Call it 40 minutes worth of music. It was pretty good. Some people say it's one of the best records going. It definitely isn't. Let me tell you that from the get-go. It definitely isn't. Cool guitar work. Definitely a guitar-driven band, as opposed to a bass-driven band, or a vocal-driven band, or a drumming-driven band. Definitely half of it is in regards to the relation between the rhythm and the lead guitars. The lead guitarist just plays too much on this record. Just wanks away for way too much, man. Doesn't let the front man sing much at all because he's too busy just noodling away. Not to say that it's bad guitar work. It's pretty tasteful for the most part, but it's too consistent and bold. Like, there's no dynamic in it. He's always just twanging away, always just plucking away. There's no lesser dynamic to it. There's no, sort of accompanying the rhythm in a different manner to still sort of differentiate the two guitars, but, to sort of create more of a soundscape as opposed to just this consistent lead guitar. I've jumped straight into criticising the lead guitar because to me that was the most painful part of this. A lot of people disagree and say, the guitar works great. I picked up guitar because of this band and so forth. And I can see why, but no, it wasn't for me. Band as a whole was very good. The songwriting was very good. The drumming was good, very tasteful. I like the drumming a lot. The drumming was unique without being, arty-farty unique, like actual composed, great playing, without the need of showing off. Bassist was good, composed, took full control of the bass frequency. Singer sounded like that dude from the Violent Femmes, which is definitely a plus because I like the Violent Femmes. The title track, Marquee Moon, has got the most views. It's 10 minutes 39 seconds long. It was boring. It was so boring. I hated it. I thought it was crap. First 3 songs were really good. And then Guiding Light on the second half of the record, that was my favourite track number 6. I thought that was a great track. I really liked that. That was my favourite one. I like the energy it provoked in that. I think this band works better in the major tonality as opposed to the minor tonality. I think they work better as like a more energetic, driven rocker sort of style. Bit more twang, bit more attack. Not to detract from what I said about the lead guitar, but as a whole, as a band. Torn Curtain, last track, wasn't that good. Elevation was okay. But yeah, the title track, Marquee Moon, was shit. I hated it. I read that this was like one of the best records going. I completely disagree. I think people get fed whatever they get given. This record was pushed by a record label. I don't know which record label, but they convinced everyone that this record was absolutely amazing. And there's so many bands like this, honestly. You go on Bandcamp and search for some half-decent rock bands with an half-decent production and you'll find bands of this caliber writing songs like this. This isn't that special in my personal opinion, but then again, I come from a different energy. I want to hear punk rock, and although I did hear some degree of punk rock, I heard a bit of the Doors in there, especially in the first half of the record. I heard a bit of the Doors in there, which in my opinion are quite a punk rock act. I didn't feel anything that touched me. Is old stuff, outdated stuff in my opinion. I ain't got the time or the energy to slow down and listen to this. I don't have the time to invest in music like this no more. So with that being said, this is my personal taste. If I was younger and I could sit around listening to music and smoke weed all day, I'd have a completely different opinion, okay? So as we are interested in music, we understand that music is subjective. I always have to give this disclaimer before people start ranting and raving and giving me all of that. I mean, you can still do so because I don't really care, because I'm in complete and utter agreement with myself by saying music is subjective and what I like and dislike is completely different to your taste. I would give this album a 4 out of 10. Arguably a 3.5 out of 10. I thought it'd be a lot better. People gas this like it's the best thing ever. It's not. I think I've seen these shirts getting sold in like HMV and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Nonsense. That's me signing out, people. One love. Peace.